Namaste everyone, my name is Gaurav Durve and I am pursuing Cse-Aiml at Pccoe. Today, we are exploring Tithi and Nakshatra and myths regarding them. And mother note the birth nakshatra of their child to predict the personality and the life and their path. These myths may sound traditional, but they helped our ancestors live in tune and cosmic cycles.
In India, many people believes in myths regarding Tithis. On Panchami and Saptami, people believe Saptami is sacred for sun worship, that is Surya Puja. Taking holy bath or doing Surya Namaskar on this day is said to be bring good health and energy. On the other hand, on Ekadashi, myth says Lord Vishnu bless those who fast on Ekadashi with peace and purification. It also believes the mind becomes calmer and focused, and on Amavasya, no moon day, many people avoid starting new work or traveling on Amavasya. Some popular myths regarding Nakshatra. About Ashwini Nakshatra, many people consider great for beginning treatment, healing, and starting exercise. Myth says Ashwini twins are celestial healer. So, anything health related started today gains divine energy. On the other hand, Rohini Nakshatra brings prosperity and beauty. Many families believe buying ornaments, clothes, or foods item on this nakshatra attracts abundance because it ruled by Brahma, the creator. Calculate a tithi. The speed of the moon relative to the sun is calculated. To calculate this, we have to subtract the speed of the sun relative to the earth from the speed of the moon relative to the earth. The moon takes approximately 27 days to complete the revolution around the earth, in which it completes 360-degree circle. Hence, the moon speed relative to the earth is 360 degree by 27, which is approximately 13 degree per. In the geocentric system, the sun takes 365 days to cover one revolution around the earth, in which it completes 360 degree. Hence, the speed of the sun relative to the earth is 360 by 365, which is approximately 1 degree per day. Finally, moon speed relative to the sun is obtained, which is approximately 1 degree per day. This is first 12 degree gain of the moon over the sun from the Amavasya. It is called as Pratibada, which means the first step. On the next day, the moon is 24 degree away from the sun on the elliptical longitude, and hence it is Dvitiya. Thus, when the moon and the sun are 180 degree apart, it is called as Purnima, which means full moon. And when the sun are 0 degree apart on the elliptical longitude, then it is Amavasya, which means new moon. So, in the Hindu calendar, there are 30 tithis. 15 tithis are in vaccine fortnight, which is called as Shukla Paksha, and 15 tithis are in waning fortnight, which is called as Krushna Paksha. But this is complicated for the normal man to keep track of, because of which the thumb rule is established, which makes it easy to keep track of it. Moon's movement is not always uniform. Sometimes it is faster or slower in its orbit, as per the Kepler's rule. So, sometimes the tithi get repeated for consecutive 2 days, or sometimes it is get skipped, as it all depends on the motion of the moon around the earth. When the moon is closest to the earth in the elliptical orbit, it is called as perigee, and when it is farthest from the earth, the state is called as apogee. So, the speed of the moon is faster at the perigee and slower at the apogee. Understand the Tithi Vriddhi. So, let's suppose during the sunrise of 7th July, the moon was in the Tritiya. Then, as per the thumb rule, the Tithi of 7th July is Tritiya. But, now let's assume that on 7th July, the moon is at the apogee, that is farther from the earth. Hence, the speed will be slower than the average speed. Hence, the moon takes more time to cover. Hence, the moon takes more time to cover distance Tritiya and enters Chaturthi. So, the moon enters Chaturthi after the sunrise of 8th of July. So, Tritiya continues till the sunrise on the 8th of July. So, the Tithi on the 8th of July is Tritiya, and hence 7th and 8th July has same Tithi repeated, which is called as Tithi Vriddhi. If on the 7th of July the moon was at the perigee, that is closest to the earth, this would imply that the moon is faster than its average speed. So, the moon is now going to cover Chaturthi during the 7th of July and enters into the Panchami before the sunrise of 8th of July. So, as per the thumb rule, during the sunrise of 8th of July, the Tithi of 8th of July is Panchami, whereas on the 7th of July it was Tritiya. The Chaturthi is skipped between 7th and 8th of July, and this is called as Tithi Kse-Aiml. For the summary, Tithi is purely astronomical and it is simply 12-degree gain of the moon over the sun on the elliptical longitude. The Tithi Vriddhi occurred fundamentally when the moon is at apogee. A Tithi Kse-Aiml occurred fundamentally when the moon is at perigee.
Thanks for watching. I hope you liked the topic and the video. Thank you.